Today start with the how to prevent the fire and what are the different planning should be required for preventing the fires. And as you know this, we have seen different how the fire is possible and what are the different sources available to causing the fire. So way to see that. So how to prevent the fire and what are different planning required for how to prevention the fire and to avoid the problem of the loss of the property or loss of the any person those who have uh, which are working in that department, right? So this is about this that. So these are elements of the fire planning. So what should be the fire planning should be required. So can preventing the fire. So list of the all the major fire hazards. So first we have to list out all these fire hazards. The list of the major fire hazards. What are the possible fire hazards is possible and what are the different causes of that fire hazard. So you can list out it. Then proper control over hazardous material. So you can keep appropriate the hazardous material means maybe flammable materials are there, combustible materials are there, combustible liquids are there. So we have to properly care, to properly store it should be required and the proper control should be required for that hazardous material. Then control over potential ignition sources. So what are different sources for ignition of the different combustible material and to causing the fire. So we can control over that the potential, what are the different potential ignition sources are there. You can first identify it and then you can control it of this. The list of the fire protection equipment. So and to prevention of that the fire hazards and so first way to assemble or we can install that different fire fighting equipments in a department. So you should know that. So just wait. Hello. हाँ बोला. हाँ काय म्हणतोय काय. Hello. Hello. So list out the fire protection equipment. The regular inspection and maintenance must be required. So what if the fire equipment is available? So where to regularly inspected. So whether is that equipments are properly maintained or not, or properly function or not, we have to check it. So if there is any maintenance is there, we can just do that maintenance of that particular fire fighting equipments and to is make them regular function. Responsible employees for the fuel resources, right? Or the responsible employees for the fuel sources. And so if any fire is there, so these are the person, these employees are responsible for the fire hazards, right? So we have to take care, we have to control over that. All these points should be controlled and then you can prevent the different fires in a particular industry. The first thing is that to identify the hazards in that. So identify the hazards in a company or wherever you are working in hospital as well as the industry. So first you identify the different hazards. What are different hazards material? So these are the different materials are there, scraps are there, waste materials are there, dust is there, trash is there. So when this material is allowed to accumulate in the risk, accumulate at the particular pace, and it may chances there is a risk of the fire can be increased. So we have to properly store that whatever the scrap is there, we have to keep it outside the department. We can keep it outside the company also. So avoid the problem of the fire. So under this right condition, the build up that dust from the wood or the plastic or the certain metal operations can lead to the fire or the explosion. So where the proper condition should be maintaining where we can keep that the wood or the plastic or the some of this combustible material and where to avoid the problem of that. So first we can identify this all these hazards, then we can prevent the properly. Then combustible materials which are responsible for to firing off the different material and to causing the fire. So these are the combustible materials. There is ordinary combustible materials are there, maybe paper, cardboard, wood, or the different products is made from this material. and which represent the fire hazards when they are allowed to accumulate or stored in improperly. So we have to properly store and the properly condition should be maintaining of that particular combustible material and to avoid the problem of the fire hazards. Then the plastic cups, utensil, or the materials close to the heat sources burn rapidly, give off the dense and toxic and black smoke. Right. So these are the chances maybe happen. So if first we can identify this all these things. So with the combustion material, to keep proper manner and to avoid the problem. These are the different combustion materials are there. Maybe oily racks are there, or other material which are soaked in the oil, and it may chances causing the fire. Is potentially combust if the place in the areas where air does not circulate. Right. So this is the combustion material. It's causing the fire. Then some of these flammable materials are there. So if you have keeping that the flammable materials in unsafe use, right? The proper use of the flammable material must be required to avoid the problem of the fire hazards. So unsafe use, if you are not used properly, if you are not stored properly, if you are not dispensed properly, or you can dispose the flammable material can be prime source of importance, source of fire. So if that is a flammable material, we have to dispose properly is very important. If are not disposed properly, it maybe create the fire also. Then read labels of the all spray cans to identify this flammable gas propellants are there. So every containers, so every uh, cans, it should be have the properly labels must be required. So other employees, you should be understand. So the what are the this material which are the containing that the cans, right, and to avoid a problem. So these are the different materials are the primary materials are maybe butane is there, propanes are there. These are the most of the solvents which are having that problem of the flammability, and is create the heat or the create the flame, and it may cause the fire. There's some of the electrical issues are there, and this electrical issues is maybe cause the fire hazards, and there is maybe extension cords are there. Extension cords or the multiple plug adapter is may use for a temporary operation. Right. So if you are not used properly, extension cords or the multiple adapter, it may cause the short circuit or maybe sparking in the particular wiring or the particular plug adapter, and it may cause the fire hazard. Then overloaded circuits are there. Overloaded circuits or damage the wiring or defective switches outlets can lead to the electrical fire hazard also. So placing the PES heater near, right, or the contact with the combustion material can possess the fire hazard also. So we have to this such type of the material, electrical type of the material, it should be keep away from the heat, keep away from the heat, so can avoid the problem of the um, that fire hazards. Then some of these electrical issues are there. There is a small portable fan you can pose in the fire hazards. If I keep that small portable fan just in near to that the fire hazards material or combustible material, it may cause that the fire also. So damage wire on the portable fans or the mounting portable fans in the walls, you can increase. It is maybe chances there is a to increase the fire occurrence of the fire. Then hot work is there. So those company which are working in with the help of the hot work, we can do the any process, and we have prepared the different products, and in between we can use the different hot work must be required. So any operation involving the heated material or the open flames can be present in the fire, fire hazards, right? So we will be avoiding that open flame and the heated material, right? So can avoid the with the help of this. So hot work procedure have to be developed and the part of this program. So appropriate use that the open flame, and if you have the if you want to do the work in a hot work, right? And these are chances. Then machines and equipment, this is one of the aspects. The machines are, if not lubricated properly, it may overheat and restart the fire. It may chances. So appropriately maintenance, appropriately lubrication is required for the every machine, and it not be chances of that is a due to the overheating, it may chances the start of the fire. So electrical problems, equipment defects can lead to the fire. So if you are not properly insulated wire to attach to that machine, right, and the different motor, right, we can running that machines properly, right? That's why different electrical wires, right? If have that not insulated, it may create the sparking and it create the fire. Then renovation and maintenance must be required. Innovation or maintenance projects that do not meet the requirement of the Virginia building or the fire codes. So improper ingress construction, if the construction is not good, construction not good, and it may chances the fire also. Electrical hazards or the different metal, combustion metal, if I contact with the different flames, open flame, and it may chances the fire as also. Then careless smoking is one of the chances. The smoking is always prohibited in the facilities in the company, right? So and that can be owned or the issue by the university. So the smoking is prohibited always be in a company, but some exceptions are made to the certain residential facility. So it's have the some smoking zone is there. So uh, we to away from that the open flame or the open burning, and it to can prevent from the different fire. So this is outside discarded smoking material, right? So and carelessly tossed in the waste containers, right? This is maybe chances. So way to landscaping, we can easily start the fire. Understand? So way to what are the smoking metals are there, we can keep appropriate, right? And to avoid the problem. Then prevention strategies we can use for in a housekeeping. So in a housekeeping, if you have seen that accumulation of the different combustion material such as cardboard boxes or magazines, paper products are there, is always be we can keep properly, right, and not be spread anywhere in the room, right? It should be prohibited always, right? And and if you have accumulated at the particular place, accumulated all this combustion material in a place, it may chances there is a the fire also. So combustible material should be must not be stored at a closer than a 36 inch from the heating appliances or the electrical light. So you should be away from this all type of the material is away from the heating appliances and electrical light to avoid a problem. The properly disposed items no longer can be used. So whatever the not used, right, whatever the not usable material, it should be disposed properly and not keep in a combustion material and not keeping the gather way. Also can avoiding can prohibit that the things are done. Then housekeeping is to store material at the at least 18 inch from that ceiling rooms that have the sprinkler systems are there. So every where there is a housekeeping means in a company, we can use the different types of the sprinklers, the water sprinklers, so we can control the fire after the fire is there. So we can attach at the wall as well as we can attach to uh, the ceiling, right? So in between that the metal can be stored is a at least 18 inch from that ceiling rooms. This is very important. So can the properly sprinkling of that water content if there is a fire is happening. The store material will be at least 24 inch from the ceiling rooms if you do not have the sprinkler system, right? If they do not have the sprinkler system, so that may be change that storing the material. The exceptions are allowed for attached to wall chilling and not located directly under the sprinkler head, right? So this is one of the chances to so appropriate keep that material in a appropriate way. It should be away from the ceiling, and that should be required. Then housekeeping decorations or maybe sign or other such items cannot be hung on a near the sprinkler head. So the sprinkler head should be open and it should be clear. Paste must be required for the sprinkler. So can appropriately sprinkle the water and to control the fire, right? And this is a different material. You can just hanging to that the wall, hanging with the hangers, and so you can just close the total sprinklers. So this is not possible to coming the water from that sprinkler and to not be control the fire. That's why. So this portable fire extinguishers cannot be obstructed. It should be clear, visible with the notification signed by display. Then housekeeping is a keep passage clear of the obstacle. So what is the passage area? Should be clear passage area. It should be required. If there is not any material is in a passage, here is there is a waste material, it is a waste furniture there is maybe we have seen the figure in the different cold drink which are keep in a passageway. So why it is because if anything happen in the particular department, so the passage area should be clear. So those have the person which are uh, into that the fire, we can easily come out from that place of the fire and to save his life. So that's why the space must be clear. Then housekeeping, the maintain premises for pre-needed the unnecessary combustion material. All right, these are the unnecessary and unneeded material should be disposed properly. It should not be gathered in a particular area. Right? It may chance there is a uh, uh, fire also. So surplus or the properly discarded unused material and it should be required. Right? So hoarding increases risk of the fire, possible structure damage due to the increased weight of the loading on the floors. Right? That is my chances. So and to avoid this problem. Then the fire rated doors are there. This is called as the fire rated doors, the fire doors. So please keep the doors closed. So if anything happen in a particular department, so every department have that different doors are there. So that door should be closed. So if any department have the fire, right? So it should not be not be spread that fire outside, and you can control the fire in between. So that's why the fire rated doors should be attached in every department, so you can control the fire in between is that. So fire rated doors is must be not be block open with the wedges and stopper or anything else. So these are remain closed, you can reduce the fire and the smoke spread outside the area or other department. Then the fire rated doors, which are magnetic door hold open devices, is permitted if only tied with the fire alarm system or the single station smoke detector located there. So this the fire rated doors. So if anything happen, fire in that department, so this fire rated doors we can attach with fire alarm system. The fire alarm system also can attach with the, some of the smoke detectors. So if have the smoke in that department, so already we can give the alarm. It's called as fire alarm. So the other person or the employees should be understand. So something is wrong in the department, right? Then fire rated doors are generally found at the opening to a corridor, stairwell, or the storeroom, or the mechanical room or electrical equipment room. Then the fire resistant barriers are there. So fire resistant barrier, so the particularly all buildings, the material should be used in a renovation on the building projects. It should meet the state of the fire code requirement for fire resistance. You can use the such building material, so avoid the problem of the fire. Or this such material should be have the fire resistant property, and due to that the fire resistant property, so not much fire will be spread. It's inside the company, right? And these are the some material can be used for the during construction. So all work should be performed in accordance with the building's core code requirement. So when you construct the building or construct the building, so these are the some of the requirement or the code requirement is given to that the some guidelines is given to that the constructed data, right? And then the renovation projects must be compliant with the university policies. Then the fire resistant barrier. So these are the all penetration. The fire resistant barrier means the fire is not be painted to the wall, painted to that the ceiling. Understand it? Is not the fire is not painted to the ceiling or the wall. So it's give that fire resistant property and to avoid the problem. So all the penetration of the floor, ceiling, and the walls should be for the smoke or the heat travel, right? And that can be that should be resistant. The fire should be resistant. Such type of the material can be used for the floor as well as the ceiling and the wall also. So this penetration was properly fire stopped when you require. So was that the fire rated the service a smoke barrier and then replacing the ceiling tile when disturbed for the rain reason. This is not much important. In some of this, the problem is electrical wire is there. So electrical things, the electrical all wiring, the switches and the plugs for the damage. So if any things is damaged, electrical devices are damaged, maybe damaged wiring or the wiring is not much properly insulated, the switches is broken down, the plug is broken down, right? So we can just replace that all these things to avoid the problem, and we can check that whether this are the broken or not. So repair must be performed by electrical qualified person. Then the outlets, junction boxes, and electrical panels must be properly covered, right? So properly covers. Due to the electrical things, due to the sparking, the short circuit of that will not be happen the any fire. So the properly electrical panel should be properly covered up with the help of the coverings. Then electrical junction boxes or the breaker or disconnect electrical circuit panel are required to the properly label. So you can properly label of that the breaker. So breaker are used for to breaking the different construction material, and so to properly label of that the breaker is also required. So use of the unapproved electrical cords or the equipments or the weight or dam location may be result in short circuit. So if you are working in a particular dam area or the wet area, right? So it may chances there is a short circuit is also there is there. So do not connect or disconnect electrical cords with hands, right? So not be working with the wet pieces. We will not be working with the dam location, and it may chance short circuit and causing the problem. Then some of this electrical do not overload the motor or the circuit. So is a one plug will not be attached with the number of the plug into that, right? So it may chances is a chances of the short circuit also. So do not overload the motor or the circuit, so which can be easily become the source of ignition. So report any problem with the lighting fixtures or the heating elements to physical plant immediately. Then some of this electrical improper use of the extension cord is prohibited always, right? And we attach with the different wires to that extension board, and it may chance there is some of the short circuit and it chances of the fire. So always plug extension cords and the power strips directly into the building wire. So use heavy duty grounded or the single appliances extension cord we should be used, right? Not be used the small size of the extension cords, and if and not be attachment of the more than two wires in between, and it may cause the problem. Then electrical things are the improper use of the extension cord is prohibited. So do not use extension cord in a place for the permanent building wiring. So where the wiring is there, right, not be used at the system the extension cord. So do not use extension cord for extension period of time. 90 days in a good rule of the thumb, right? And it may chance is a there may be wire may be uninsulated, and it may cause the sparking, and it may be short circuit. So have the additional outlet installed if necessary. So use the power strip with the breaker protection, and it should be required. So power strip must be always required in a company. If the more power is there, can strip the electricity and to avoid the problem of that fire. Then electrical things are there. Multiple plug adapters can be provided. So these are the different which are given in figure. These are the different adapters are there. In that different multiple adapters we can attach to the different plug, right? And it may cause the problem of that. So next is a flammable and combustible material. So we have to keep the material is appropriate way, right? So this flammable and combustible material, it should not be keep the upper side of the cupboard, right? It should be always be that the in a ground floor is always that the below below shelf, right? It is a ground shelf. So where the possible, the substitute flammable material we can use separately. So if the highly combustible materials is there, it may chance the fire is also required, also is there. So we have to use that some of this substitute material, those are not much flammable material, and to avoid the problem of the fire, the less fire and less problem is that. So and that substitute material can be also can be selected, should be non-flammable, less toxic. Such of the material can be selected as a substitute. Then flammable and combustible materials are there. To store the flammable liquids properly, so we have to what are the flammable organic solvents are there, and these solvents which are keep in appropriate condition, appropriate cupboard, right? Appropriate shelf must be required. So in that properly in that particular store, we are attached with the different fire extinguishers in this area. So if anything's happen in that department in the fire, we have to use that the fire extinguishers and to control the fire in that area. So large storage area should be have the fire protection system can be installed. In the smaller area, we can available one or two fire extinguishers who can control the fire. So if the area is more, if the larger store area is there, we have to use that larger size of the fire protection equipments. So use of the flammable liquid store cabinet. So where the greater quantities is liquids are needed. Right. So this is a required for that to appropriately keep that all this flammable and combustible material in appropriately and to avoid a problem. Then flammable and combustible material we have to use the different cabinets to store it. Cabinet. These are the flammable material we can keep in the cabinet, so you can avoid the direct contact with the combustible material to avoid the fire. Right. This is the cabinet is there. No more than 120 gallons of the class 1, class 2, and class 3 combined one cabinet. So the different class of the material will not be keep in a one cabinet. It may chance the fire. Right. This is a things order. The inflammable and combustible material, the containers should be tightly sealed when not used. Alright, so those how the liquids are there, combustible liquids are there. So always we close that liquid with the sealer. Right, you can tightly seal that the material to not so that flammable materials are not be exposed to the fire and to avoid the problem. Then liquid should be stored in an area where the temperature is stable. If the temperature is more, it may chances a cause of fire. Right, so where the combustible material we can keep in as such condition, so you can control the temperature in the inside the that store department. So that combustible material should be stable properly, and to avoid the pressure you can build up on vaporization. So approve the safety cans and is recommended for the smaller quantities. Then flammable and combustible material. So these are the different chemicals are there. These are the combustible materials are there. So quantities of the flammable and combustible liquids are there, which are located outside the storage cabinets. We have to keep the appropriate chemicals in appropriate cabinet and to avoid that the problem of the fire. Then some of these flammable and combustible materials are there, which are liquid, the xylene, toluene, benzene, gasoline, has the tendencies to accumulate at that particular site. So where that is a static charges are there, static electric charges are there. So it may chances there is a release of the spark and it can ignite your liquid. Right. So where we can keep that flammable liquids, so not be near to that static electric charges or not near to the insulated wire. So it may that is a sparking, and to that sparking it may chances of fire also there. Then flammable and combustible material, the bond containers, and each container should be wired together. One container is connected to the good ground point to allow the charges, any charges to drain very safely. So this is because of no easy to bond plastic containers. There you can use the limited number of the sizes, not more than 4-liter sizes. So always be those are the plastic containers. You can can proper material or the proper amount of the material which are stored in the plastic material, and this weight should be not much more than the 4-liter. So it may affect your problem. Then some of these flammable and combustible materials are there can prevent the accumulation of the vapors inside the storage area. Continuous ventilation it should be required. Mechanical ventilation must be required into that area. So where we can keep that flammable and the combustible material inside. So it should be available. The exhaust ventilation ducts must be required. Exhaust ventilation ducts. So whatever the problem, whatever the fire inside, so will be exhausted from that with the exhaust and to avoid the problem. Then some of this flammable and combustible material, all non-essential ignition sources must be eliminated. And so that type of the material is not be stored or properly stored in the department. So common ignition sources may be open flame. If you have the cutting the different metal or the welding of that different metal and to prepare the different article of that metal, right? So you can use the open flame. So we have to proper this open flame. So away from the this material should be kept away from the open flames must be required. Then furnace or the match boxes, the heater, smoking material, then static electricity friction parts, the motor, switches and circuit breakers are there. So these are the common ignition sources. It may chance there is a fire, and two is should be keep away from that combustible and flammable material. Then this is a some others material which are contribute flammable liquid fire. So we have to store in appropriate way, right? And these are some of the oxidizers are there. So organic peroxides are there. The different flammable metals are there. So we have to keep separately and to avoid this problem. Then some of this flammable and combustible metals. So if a spill occurs, some of the metal which are spill on the floor, and we can uh, can remove that the spill metal with the help of the different absorber metal can be used. Right. So the suitable absorber metal can be used. So can remove that whatever the metal is spill in on the floor. Right, and to avoid the problem. So minimize the vapors by the covering surface of the spill, and that is a so that's why this abrasive material can be used for to removing all these things. Then compressed gas cylinder. So we have to handle very carefully. So if I use the gas for the create the energy, the create the for the boiling purpose, so we have to use the gas also. We have to use the different types of the compressed gas cylinders, and these gases are in the cylinders. We can put the fire, right? So if you are not handle properly of the compressed gas cylinder, or if the gas cylinder should not be keeping away from the different flammable material, right, it may chances there is a explosion of that the gas cylinder, and it's the problem, right? So perform visual inspection of the cylinder always, right? If any leakage of that gas is there, we have to replace that the gas cylinder. So and if the leakage is there, it may cause the fire afterwards. So that's why we have to check that whether is appropriately that cylinders or not. Then this is a compressed gas cylinder. You can oxygen the cylinders must be at least 20 feet from the flammable and combustible material. Right, and these oxygen cylinders should be kept at the away from the 20 feet from the flammable combustible material, so can avoid the problem of the fire. Then some of this compressed gas cylinders or the any others material, it cannot be stored in a public halfway or the unprotected area. So we have to keep appropriate manner, we have to keep the appropriate condition of the compressed gas cylinder. So avoid the problem of the the explosion as well as the fire. So non-impermeable cylinders should be at least 5 feet from the exit of or unprotected openings such as windows. The flammable cylinders must be kept at least 25 from the exit or the windows. Right, this is a requirement is required for the compressed gas cylinder. So keep the walls closed always. You can put up the cap on the cylinders when not used. So these are the precautions must be taken if you use the compressed gas cylinder, and if you are not used that cylinder, you have to keep closed. The wall should be closed and put the cap on this and to avoid the problem. Then never store the gas cylinders near the radiators or heat sources or direct sunlight. It may cause the fire. Then these are some of the fire protection system. These are not all the buildings or the campus are equipped with the building or the fire alarms. Right. So list of the all this building with the alarms is gonna be found on our website. So always be that's fire protection system, or there may be different fire extinguishers are there, different systems are there that you keep in appropriate place. So that fire extinguishers should be easily accessible. So if anything happen wrong, if anything is a happening fire, so we can control the fire with the help of this fire protection equipments. So if the fire protection system, so if your building is not equipped with the fire alarm system, right? If the small cell companies there it not be maintain the fire system, the fire protection system. So some that time, so we have to the building by the yielding the fire or as they are exist the building. So the person should be loudly say that this fire is there, and to vacate the thing, vacate the pest from that fire to avoid or to avoid loss of the property or the loss of the human life, right? So this is the things are that the fire protection system. we can different automatic fire alarm system can be installed. So where the different detection system, the smoke detectors, heat detectors, right? All detectors are used and will be attached with the fire alarms. And these are the totally automatic systems are there, right? So various types of the smokes or the heat detectors are there. You can use manually or we can use automatically. You can link with alarm system.